to get your PlayStation 3 6-axis controller working on your computer. So what this is about is, with me I was having trouble with my controller, which was the big fat chunky one, and what I decided to do was research and find a help to get this to work. Now you're gonna need Windows 7 or XP or whatever you want. I don't know if it works on Windows 8, but you're gonna need a good Windows operating system for this to work. And you're gonna need a lot of other things as well. You're gonna need a USB data cable. You're gonna need a 6-axis PlayStation 3 controller, PC, and a mouse. So let's go ahead and do that. So what you're gonna need to do first, this is kind of essential really, is you're gonna need to go on to Internet Explorer. Which one, it doesn't really matter. I did this video, like, try to record my voice while Fraps was doing it, and it went all funny, so I had to do it twice. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna go to Internet Explorer. Now this is essential if you need to download the files that are needed. So open that up, and then you're gonna need to go into Google if you haven't already. Go into Google and maximize the window. Now there's no music with this because Fraps fucked up, so I'm just using this for now. At this point I couldn't really remember what the site was called, so what you're gonna do, or what I did, the best thing to do is to, if you can't really find it, then go click out of the Explorer, go on to, and you'll find this file here. But firstly, just go on to Internet Explorer again, and we'll just go step by step through this. So open it up, go into Google. You're now going to need to type in Motion Enjoy, and it should come up with a website, motionenjoy.com. Load it up. This takes a bit to load, and then you'll see Motion Enjoy. The download link is there, so you download it, or if you find another site, download from there. There's no viruses contained on here, so it's totally safe. But if there is, I don't want to be. I'm not responsible for anything. So you need to download that, and then once that's done, you'll extract the file, open up this folder, and you find the extension. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to open that extension in order to download all appropriate files for this to work. So what you're going to need to do is click onto the extension. It comes in two formats, 64-bit and 32. So what you're going to need to do is go ahead and click on the file as highlighted. Click, run, and you're going to need to run the installer. It'll come up with this. You're going to need to next everything, and it'll install everything for you. As you can see, I've already done it, so I don't need to do it. You're then going to need to, you'll get an icon called the DS3 tool in the desktop when it's finished. What you need to do is open that up. Just open it up, and then might come to this screen. Newer versions will come to this screen. Older versions will go to the driver manager straight away. So what I need to do is go into driver manager, which is at the top, and what you're going to need to do at this point is plug in your PlayStation 3 controller or other types of adapters in the computer. So once that's done, Once that is done, you then will need to open the window back up. The controller should have the lights synchronized one after the other, or if you've already done it, but if not, just reopen the program. Just reopen it, and it should work from there. So what you're going to need to do now is reopen the DS3 tool, and it should have connected there. It'll say cross for Motion Joy because it hasn't been installed. So what we need to do first timers is check the box, do the checkbox, and then install, or click the option that says load drivers. So you're going to need to go ahead and do that. If you've already done this, then you're flying basically. So, but if you're stuck, the comment box is always there if you wanna talk. But mine's already done. It should come up like this because mine's already connected. And then what you're gonna need to do is click on the PlayStation 3 checkbox. As you can see, all the lights should be in sync like that. And then all you need to do is check the box or any other controller, and here are the options for the buttons. You don't need to do anything with them, just cancel out of that. I saved for some reason, I don't know why, but just saved. Go back into your driver manager, or is it profiles? It's one of them anyway. Go back to profiles, load up the driver, and it should install all the files, all the drivers. If you load the drivers, it just load them up and install on your computer, so it'll be easy for you to use. You then enable the controller, and after that we do vibration test, which should work. It should vibrate. Try it again if it doesn't work. Any problems, comment box. Game controller panel, I didn't really try that, so you don't need to edit anything. Here, if you're having problems, reload the page. It's always the best thing to do. If you can't find the game controller or game device, just do that and enable. Close the window down. And I use emulators a lot on PC, so this is going to be essential for me because I don't like the other big blocky fat controllers. So you won't need this up in order to work because all the drivers would have been installed. So we just need to quit out of the window, and then you're going to need to go, and this is an example. I chose to load up the PSXE emulator and load up the emulator itself, drag it to the middle. As you can see, run the ISO or ROM files, and then what you're going to need is I'm going to use Crash Bandicoot for this. We're going to run the ISO file. Your game controller should still be connected at this point, so do that, and it should run. So if it doesn't run, then recheck the settings for the controller. If it does, then you've done it. I don't think it works through Bluetooth. As you can see, my computer is very laggy at the moment, so just bear with it for now. Um, oh, because the control I loaded the ISO up, it's not responding as well, and I kind of messed it up. So